Good afternoon and welcome to Zoomtopia. Today we have with us Mr. Sergio Aguilera, Head of Solutions Engineering, APAC at Zoom. So thank you for joining us today. I'll ask you a couple of questions quickly. So my first question for you would be, one of the biggest concerns with AI adoption is trust. How do we ensure data privacy, accuracy, and responsible use? And how is Zoom addressing these concerns when embedding AI into the platform?
Yeah, thank you. That's a very good question. And first of all, let me tell you about Zoom's approach to responsible AI deployments. So Zoom is very committed to the deployment and also rollout of responsible AI for our customers, considering security, trust, and also privacy and transparency of everything that we do. It's at the core of everything that we do in terms of developing our products. Um, Many organizations and enterprises are facing challenges in terms of enrolling and actually rolling out Gen AI tools in their organization. So we take this very, very seriously. At Zoom, we do not use any form of customer data, whether that's audio, video, content sharing, presentation, surveys that may happen in a meeting at all to train our models or any of the third-party models that we actually use in providing our services. Right. In terms of the adoption of AI, we also provide a very granular model for our customers. And what do I mean by that? An administrator can actually deploy Zoom at the company level, at a group level, or a user level, having full control and granularity of deploying those features. Furthermore, in terms of transparency, we make it very clear when an AI feature is being used in a meeting. So we actually provide a pop-up to say a particular feature is being used. And as an end user, you have the ability to consent or actually reject the use of AI.
Yeah. That's great. So, my second question for you would be, can you share an example of how AI in Zoom has already helped reduce cognitive load for enterprises?
It's another great question. Look, Zoom is already helping many of our customers reduce cognitive workload for themselves by optimizing routine tasks or mundane tasks for their day and also making meetings more effective. Look, a recent study by the University of California actually looked into the effectiveness of Zoom AI Companion's meeting summary feature. And what it revealed is that by the adoption of the meeting summary feature, it heavily reduced cognitive load and actually fatigue when users actually using a meeting and enrolling into a meeting. Further, it also explained that for those participants that joined the meeting, they actually were more happy, the participation was better, and actually their comprehension was a lot better during those meetings. We have a number of features that can help our customers reduce cognitive load. I won't go through all of them because there's so many, but let me go through a few. Meeting summaries, for example, it allows an end user not to have to actually listen to a complete recording to actually understand what happened in a meeting. You can go to the key moments with smart chapters and understand any action items very easily. For a real-time meeting, we have a feature called meeting transcripts or real-time transcripts plus Ask a Companion during a meeting. So you can actually catch up if you've actually missed a meeting. Sometimes we join meetings late, which is unavoidable, but you can quickly catch up. You can actually ask a companion, has my name been mentioned? Do I have any action items for myself? We've also got content creation. I think content creation is very difficult for us when we are time poor. So creating emails, documentation, whiteboards, we can actually help customers with that. And again, reducing cognitive load for us and making us more aware of what we have to do.
That's great. So, my last question for you would be, what are the biggest challenges that enterprises face when embedding AI into their task, and how is Zoom addressing those challenges?
Yeah, look, that's another great question. So I think organizations, as I said earlier, in terms of looking at how to adopt Gen AI tools into the organization, they face a number of challenges. But I'll talk about two that are probably very important. The first is actually defining an enterprise-wide AI policy. If you don't define an AI policy for an organization, what happens is we have shadow IT. So the shadow deployment of AI tools in an organization. Not only is that not consistent for an organization, we end up with duplication, But in particular, you end up with compliance issues and potentially data leakage. So it's very important for an organization to have an enterprise-wide AI policy. The second is a proliferation of AI tools, and vendors are actually, like Zoom, have many tools that customers are having to contemplate looking at them. If you don't have a well-defined AI standard, you will probably struggle with actually how do you select the right AI tools for yourselves.
All right, so that was great. Thank you so much.